Hello, everyone. This is This is Formcast. Nearly episode 80. Nearly 20 away from 100. And what a week it's been since we last spoke, or you last listened, I guess you can say. This one is another fairly quick episode this week, just because of everything going on. And by everything going on, I mean moving into a new house. Doing that yourself is a tremendous task. If you ever moved and you didn't use movers, you got to move all your stuff by yourself, which seems like an easy task, but there's always more than what you expect, and there's always things that go wrong, and taking things apart just to put them back together again just so you can move them. Not necessarily the most stress-free situation and task, I guess you can say. But along with having to move, and yes, I've got the rest of the month, but when you got a new place, you want to get out of the one that you don't like, and that's this current place. So you want to get it done as fast as you can within reason, on top of trying to keep your routine of going to the gym and eating right and not having to eat out because you're just go and also work. But on top of that, I just got back from Toronto yesterday. I went down for the weekend to see my dad, who had his surgery on Thursday. Now, I have updated most individuals who probably listen to this podcast, but I do know that there's people that listen to this podcast that don't necessarily tune into the streams as often as others, or at all maybe. And so Dad had his surgery on Thursday. Quickly, he had an aorta replacement, which was enlarged. So they replaced his aorta. There was supposed to be 2 bypasses. One was done. One was completely abandoned, given the artery was 100% blocked, and there was nothing they could do for it. The heart was working at about 43%, which, if you know percent, 100% is usually the top of the line. 43 is pretty far from that. So that being said, there's a few other things they found. He's still in hospital in Toronto. And as of today, he's doing well in terms of, moving and getting better in his breathing and all that kind of stuff. But there is still risk of things happening. He does have a small infection, unsure what kind of infection, but they said that it's not uncommon when he has a replacement valve, which he also got done. There was a valve that needed to be replaced. So with that being said, he's developed a bit of an infection, so more updates to come from that. Now, another thing is it takes time, right? It takes time to heal. So I went down on Friday evening. I got there, went to see him for about 20 minutes, half an hour, because it was about 8:30 p.m. when I got there, and the visitor hours finish at 9 p.m. So that being said, I saw him and it was a little alarming. My mom was like, he's got, tubes everywhere, IVs everywhere, 20 bags of medications, and I'm just thinking, my mom's just overreacting because it's traumatic, it's stressful, it's anxiety filling, but she wasn't. I got there, and it was tough to see. When you see your parent for the first time ever, I've seen him in hospital when he had his heart attack, a good chunk of years ago, but it wasn't like this. There were 20 bags of whatever it was, and there were tubes everywhere, and it was pretty tough to see. He couldn't really move a whole lot. This was the day after surgery. So needless to say, he's gotten better, but there's still some risks. So my weekend, although out of town and away, traveling is exhausting. Toronto is exhausting. There are so many people all over the place. I'm not used to that. I live in a city where you can walk down a street for a couple kilometers and not see anybody. With that being said, it was nice to go. It was nice to be there for my mom as well, who's also stressed out to the max. And it really just taught me that, very quickly anyways, that if you have any family members or really close friends that are going through things, you quickly realize that your life, your little things, your little struggles and your little things that upset you, they don't matter at all. They really don't. And I think that's important to realize at any point in your life if you can, because I mean, yeah, my dad could still be gone soon. I'm assuming he's in a better state than what he was before surgery. But during the surgery, with how intense it was, being under there for, under the knife, they say, for a good 8 hours or more, it's a reality that you really don't want to think about, but that sets in very quickly when you're in the situation. And there were some scary moments while I was there. It's just things that not all family members could handle, and I was happy to be able to stay and take care of them a little bit. And nurses are busy, and they're not always in the room. So when things happen, you got to be there and try your best to just keep your calm and stuff. So needless to say, it was very, very stressful on me, very anxiety filling, mentally drained, physically drained. It just, everything feels exhausting. And I'm not even the one who had the surgery. So with that being said, it was a crazy week leading up to it, very stressful. It still is. And every day hoping for more progress and more progress, and hoping that he can change a few things once he comes out, and never have to go back, I guess you can say. So with that being said, and I say that a lot, I don't know why, but my brain's a little bit all over lately, and it's just important to take the lessons away from situations in life when you can, and when you have someone that could be gone soon, you quickly realize, and I don't know if it's different, like son to father, daughter to mother, sibling to sibling, whatever it is, grandparents. I mean, I've lost 3 out of my 4 grandparents, but you just realize that, like, take the time and say the I love yous, and take the times and give hugs hello and hugs goodbye, and as best as you can, try not to hold any grudges, and don't get frustrated with each other. And life is too short. Life really is. So if you're listening to this and you got somebody like that you just want to make sure that you tell them how much they mean to you, and tell them that it's special to have them around, and because I mean, when they're not, it's not going to be the same. On that note, I think we'll call it a day on this one. Still very, very stressed out. Majority of today, like, I got home yesterday, went straight to the new house to clean floors and clean a little bit more and move a few things so I can move things in. Today went to the gym, immediately to the new house to do things, move a table in, chairs, this, that, put some fans up, lights. So it's go. And it's good to keep busy in these times, which is what we're focused on over here. Needless to say, more updates to come. If you don't tune into the streams, I'm sure I'll talk about this in the next week episode a little bit, as there should be some more updates. And until then, thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you later. Cheers.